Good morning. Yeah, look at all these faces. Come on in. Guys, it's 2/22. I love that so much. Today's the day. 2/22. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna start with gratitude, right? Start dropping it in the chat as you come in. What are you grateful for today? This is such a great thing to practice in the morning, you guys. No matter what you believe, we can always be grateful for something. I don't know if you guys checked out that video Josh shared in our group the other day, but the whole I've never had today feeling. He was talking about his 3-year-old and just that excitement and expectancy that he has in the morning. So, what are we expecting about today? What are we grateful for? What's that one thing we can really be grateful for today? What can we focus on today? And what are we going to leave in yesterday, right? He talked about that too. What are we going to leave in yesterday? Show me all the good things. Awesome. I love this. My husband. Oh, Kat, I'm grateful to hug you soon too. Oh my gosh. Life, sleep, energy, water, power. Oh, grateful my daughter recovered from COVID. I love that, Tabby. I'm grateful for that too. So many good things. I was thinking about something this morning. If you were able to catch the training from Saturday, I asked people who was grateful for their coach reaching out to them. So do me a favor real quick, take 30 seconds, text your coach right now. I couldn't help but text my coach this morning when I started thinking about this, and it got me all like misty-eyed, Text your coach real quick. Just tell them thank you. Thank you for sharing this gift with you. We need to practice that more, right? Like I think we get caught up in some of the business stuff, and now we've got this, mentor coach type of relationship. But man, can you just thank your coach this morning for sharing this gift with you, for giving you hope again, for giving you this gift of health. What a powerful, powerful thing that we have here, guys, and we get to pay it forward. I'm showing up as myself this morning. I've told you all before. I'm kind of a hot mess express. I'm half hood, half holy. Pray with me, but don't play with me. Like, this is just who I am. I'm kind of goofy, kind of silly. You get that, but I've got a heart for people just like you guys do. So let me know what you think when you think of these words. I'm gonna rattle off a few, and we'll just see if anybody really identifies with these specific words. Corrupt, doubtful, false, invalid, counterfeit, phony. Do any of those resonate with you guys? I sure hope not. I know that sometimes in the past as a baby coach, I've felt a little bit counterfeit sometimes, but that was an area I had to kind of, what is that? So those words are actually like the antithesis of being like real and actually being authentic. So what we strive for when we're being authentic to who we are, to who God created us to be, right? Like he had a vision for your life, a purpose for you. When we talk about authenticity, that's accurate, credible, legitimate, pure, reliable, trustworthy, truthful, valid, dependable, real. So let's just take a pulse check here. Do you guys have a passion? Of course, we all have this passion for health, right? But do you have a passion? Do you have a passion, a conviction, a love for this program? Do you have a kind heart and you want to give it away? Drop some ones in the chat if that describes you. If you like, gotta give this gift away. If you want to give this gift to people you love and people who don't even know you yet. Well, that just means you're exactly in the right place, you guys. Our calling is something that we can't not do. We have to do it. Do you understand that? Like it burns inside of us. I was talking to somebody the other day and it was like, I have to give this gift away. She's been coaching her mom and her aunt for a year now and hasn't really like pushed herself to go to the next level. And she was like, Ashley, I need to know how to do more because I've got to give this gift away. This is something I can't not do. So you're exactly who you are created to be. Point blank. Like, we're not comparing ourselves, right? Comparison is actually the antithesis to our identity. Crazy, right? Like when you think about it, like me comparing myself to Michelle is the antithesis to my identity and who God created me to be. I don't want that. I want to be me. I want to be who I'm supposed to be. I want to reach who I'm supposed to reach. There's nobody else like me, but there's nobody else like you. So who are you? I want you to really think about that this morning. We talked a lot about social media this past weekend, but who are you? Have you really thought about that kind of topic of branding and showing up as you in your life today and who you need to impact today? I think about, who I am and who I try to show up to be. I got that fun and silly side right, but I love and follow Jesus. I'm a wife, I'm a mama, I love my family, I'm homeschooling. So that's just a part of the game right now. And of course, I'm passionate about health. I'm passionate about this program, about this gift and what it's given me. So if you look at my social media, you better be seeing me show up that way. I sure hope so, because that's really what I aim to show, is just living my life out loud. But if you meet me in real life, you're going to see me show up that way too. So is that how we're showing up right now? Are you showing up on social media and in real life as that person that you were created to be? So I want you to kind of take some notes here, and I want you to think of at least 3 words that describe you. And I want you to write the first things down that come to mind when I ask you the following things. I don't want you to overthink it. I don't want you to get caught up writing the question. I just want you to write the answer. I want you to write the first things that you think of. Don't overthink it. Don't question it. Just write it down. So what do people already think of when they think of you? The first thing. What do people think of? When I think of Michelle, I think she's a mom boss. I text her the other day. I was like, girl, you blow me away. Like, you're over there with the infant and the dogs and the husband and just running this amazing business. And you didn't miss a beat the other day. You didn't miss a beat. I think of that when I think of her. And she shows up that way on social media. She shows up that way in person too. She loves her family. What do people think of when they think of you? Who are you outside of being a health coach? We're all health coaches. That's our number 4 word, right? Like, that's an automatic. We're in here, we're sharing this gift, we're trying to be better together, right? But who are you outside of it? What do people already ask you about and come to you for value? That's kind of a cool thing to think about, right? Like, do people come to you like they go to Cindy about plants? Do they come to you and ask you about like animals or hydration or exercise, or what is it that they come to you for? What sets you apart? What do people already celebrate you for? I mean, is it your personality? Is it that you are contagious? Is that you see the good in things? Is that you bring joy into the room? Dare to dream. How about that? That's a tough one sometimes. Who do you want to become? If you have a desire, what is that? What is it that you want to become? I want you to kind of write down those things and think about those things as we continue this week, as you continue to post, because here's the thing, you guys, perfection is unattainable. Free yourself, please free yourself of that need for perfection. It's just not going to happen. It's not. We're human. This is humanity we're talking about, right? Don't be afraid to fail, to fall. I was just talking to a newer coach this morning, and it really is just on my heart to just tell her, like, if you're overwhelmed, if you feel like you're doing something wrong, if you feel like you're not showing up the way that you want to show up yet, lean on us. That's what we're here for, as mentors and fellow coaches and all of that. Like, we're going to let you borrow our confidence until you have it for yourself, right? But don't try to be perfect, you guys. It's just never going to happen. You're going to be chasing your tail over and over and over again. I mean, I look back on now after, gosh, it's almost been 3 years now that I've been coaching, and I look back to like some of the first posts that I posted on social media. And I'm like, face palm, oy, like, what were you thinking? Like, it was back then, it might have been the words a little bit, it might have been the picture a little bit, But a lot of times right now for me, it's like, ooh, like you were talking a lot about like the food and your weight and things like that. And I've grown into this space of appreciating so much more about our program. But we all have that. You look at, again, going back to don't comparison, it's the thief of joy, right? Like don't compare your social media to mine. Um, Getting ideas from people is one thing, but don't compare because you guys, we're all looking back on our first post and we've all grown and we've all gotten a little bit sharper on our photo taking skills or our caption writing skills, all of those things. So you're going to have those moments too. But right now, just show up, do it scared, and be yourself. Be you, be who you were created to be, not who Ashley was created to be, not who Michelle was created to be, not who Rachel Richards was created to be. Be you, because there's only one of you, and people are already following you because they want to see you. They want to see what you're up to. And if we don't show up in that authentic space, then people are going to realize it. I love this kind of quote, and go with me and hear my heart on this, but don't fake it till you make it. That's garbage advice. Face it till you make it. Get up, work hard, fail, stand back up, face it again, do a little better, fail again, get back up, repeat. Man, I could have used that a few years ago. But here I am sharing it with you so that you can go into your day today not being afraid to fail, not being afraid to be you. Show up today. Fear, I heard this on a training this weekend with Dr. A, but it's an acronym, false evidence appearing real. Appearing real. It's not real. It's false evidence. It's that comparison. It's that chatter, right? Be you. Be yourself. If nothing else, just start today. Just start. Start with a small post. Start with sharing your family today, something you're passionate about. I think of Jen and her love for crafting, and she does a great job like posting about that, and people love that. They love seeing our talents and our gifts and the things that we can share and give away. What can you share today? But let's stop scrolling and comparing and overthinking it, you guys. Like I talked about with messaging on Saturday, we're just going to show up, be kind, and be ourselves, right? So we don't need to do the comparison wheel. So again, don't fake it until you make it. Let's face it, right? So what are some of those things? I want you guys to start dropping them in the chat. I want you to text your mentor coaches after this. I want you to talk about those 3/4 words, because health coach is in there, right? Who are you? What do people think of when they think of you? Who are you outside of being a health coach? What sets you apart? What are people celebrating you for? And if you don't know, you better start asking somebody, because I know some of you have a spouse, a significant other, a friend, your mom, somebody super close to you that is going to speak into you. So get a hold of your mentor today. If you are at a loss and you've got 2 words written down, shame off you. For real, shame off you. Sometimes we need help. We need help. We're not ready to dream yet. We haven't gotten there yet. But ask somebody. Somebody is ready to show you that. I'd encourage you to go look at your social media, see who you're showing up as. Michelle mentioned it on Saturday, right? Go to your social media and see who you're showing up as. But also ask yourself, who can I serve today? Because we got to stop making this about us, you guys. We got to stop making this about us. This is others focused, right? Not self-focused. We're in the service to mankind. We're here to serve people and give them hope. So I want you to think today on who you can serve. I want you to think today on, I have never had this day until today. And I want you to start hitting your feet on the ground in the morning, just really speaking that over yourself and walking into that space of gratitude every single day. And just show up. Show up as you. Nobody else, because there's no you other than you, right? You guys have a great day. I am pumped to keep spending this whole week with you guys. kill your day. Let's do this.